My personal style as it is now reflects so much of who I am or who I've matured into being as a woman. I went through a process of not being very sure of my look, of my skin color, of how I fit in this world, and I think as I matured and I found more of an appreciation of myself as a Black Caribbean woman, I started to celebrate that in the way I look or the way I put myself together. I like to wear clothes from Caribbean designers, jewelry from Caribbean designers. I just think that when people see me, my clothes should be a reflection of who I am on the inside. It's a combination of where I'm from, my experiences, what I like to look like on a particular day. It's me. I think presenting myself is important on any day. I always say to myself that if even I leave my apartment and I go to class and somebody meets me and they say, Vaughnette, I have a gig for you, but you have to come now, 5 minutes. I should be looking the part. I believe that people form an opinion before they even hear me. I believe that the opinion that they leave with, it starts from the moment you walk on. So they have that image of you as soon as you get on the stage. So the image, the presentation, what you look like is just as important as what or how you sound. If you don't make an effort, if you don't place an importance, people are able to gauge that pretty easily. I'm not saying that if you're a rock musician, you go to a rock gig in a suit. It has to be genre appropriate, but some effort has to go into it. The image is really important. We cannot discount it, even though, you may want to say, I'm a musician and it's all about the music. The image is a big part of this business. I remember going to see Ron Carter once at the Regatta Bar, and his presentation was so influential because it was just Ron Carter and his rhythm section all dressed in suits and striped shirts, and I was thinking, Ron Carter doesn't necessarily, at this stage in his career, he doesn't necessarily have to go all out, but he still does. Find your sense of style. Don't do trends. I've never done trends because sometimes trends don't particularly work with a particular body frame or particular personality. Find who you are as a person, be confident and be comfortable in who you are. It's so important because confidence wears more than whatever you wear physically.